Hey, speaking
It's
of
very
cool
strange.
things that you've done, I think it's a perfect segue into that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're
That was
also on
still.
my
I
record.
was
That's
still
the whole
living
point of this series
in.
of
I was still
interviews.
living in Los Lunas whenever I recorded for your album.
Right. Yeah, you
That's
were
why I was
about to
able to
move
do
to
it so
LA, right?
fast. Because I had fucking nothing else to do. I was just like, fuck yeah, I'll fucking make some stuff. And like, it just, I mean,
Dude,
I don't know.
that was
I'm,
so funny because I sent you like all the songs and all this information, and you literally turned it around within like an hour, like the whole thing. You would just
bro,
like
I
listen
was
to it.
ready.
Yeah, you
I was ready to make
it was the
something.
perfect timing, and I was like, this was stuff that I would never have thought to ask you to do. So it's great that I
Right.
just said do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't know if you really listened to the album, but you're there on all those songs, even if you're in the background, you're just kind of like texture, like
Yeah.
like
No, I
you're like
listened to
another
it. I
character
did.
in the background. It's great.
Yeah. I listened to it in my car actually, on
Oh
the
yeah, I
way
gave you
back
a
from
copy.
tour.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I think that was an
it
early
was after
copy.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I listened to it for sure.
I got to get you a proper one because
Nice.
that was like the first wave of mastering, and I fixed a couple bunch of
Ah,
things, you know. So I was like,
nice,
oh,
nice.
test
Yeah,
this out
for sure.
because I got the masters back while I was on tour. That's why.
That's right. I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like,
Nice.
oh, check this out. Like see if it
Yeah.
sounds good in your car or whatever.
Yeah, I liked it a lot and it was super
Thanks.
fun to perform on too. It was nice to just like get to respond in that way to
That's
something.
exactly what it was. It was like a call and response, like
Right. And that's how I
instant.
like to work too. I like to whoever I'm working with, I like to have them do what they want to do because oftentimes I don't have like an idea for like, oh, I think the keyboard should sound like this or that.
Hmm.
Sometimes I have a little bit of one and I'll give a little bit of response, but not all the time.
Yeah. That was, and then in one song I turned you into a party robot.
I
I don't know if you noticed that.
didn't because I don't even remember what I did, so
Yeah, that's the other thing. You might
I
not
couldn't even
recognize yourself.
right. I couldn't even tell which part like was what I
You're
was
like
doing or
you're
not.
like part T, part T, part T, part T.
I gotta go back and listen to that.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, and it's
That's
short for everyone,
funny.
if you haven't heard it yet, it's only like a half hour. I'm making my albums real short. And speaking of DIY covers, I have copies available and I hand drew every cover. Of course, they're
Oh
across the
shit!
room. Yeah, so that's like my favorite that I scanned for the internet and stuff. But
I
it's
see.
also it's also out on Spotify and all the places that you can find music. But the CD is an uncensored version of the album. It's like a little something extra and a little extra spiciness to it.
Oh,
So,
better get that CD because
yeah,
then you can
I'll send you one
see
if you want. I
these
don't know.
nuts.
Do you?
No, definitely.
Yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
you knew that was coming though. You had to have known.